upper body mobility just using the lacrosse ball. The whole purpose of this is to loosen up any tight muscles or fascia that you have in your upper body. 4 specific areas we're going to focus on: the traps, the upper part of the back, scap area, the front of the shoulder, and the forearm. Starting first, left hand, put it on the right side, the right trap. Press down, just press around the area to find any tender or tight spots. Either roll up and down or go side to side. Feel that tight spot. We're gonna go against the side of a pole or the side of a wall. You can do all these stretches I'm doing right now standing up with your hand, but I feel it more if you really dig it into a wall. So what you're gonna do is get into a deadlift position. The ball is gonna be on the wall. Your ear should almost be right close to the wall, so don't tilt your head sideways. Your neck should be perfectly straight. You're doing a deadlift. Don't just simply lean over and arch your back. Do a deadlift and maintain that position, or it's gonna hurt your lower back. So we'll start the clock. We're gonna do this for 1 minute. The hand, you're gonna put it behind your back. Now pay attention. With your head, find that spot. You're gonna go up and down with your neck like you're saying yes. As far as you can. Then go side to side like you're saying no. Then you're gonna do small circles. Try to stay on that spot on the trap, wherever you feel it tender. You can use your legs to slightly move up and down a little bit. Or a little bit left to right. Again, you don't have that much space because your ear should be right close to there anyway. In the last couple of seconds, just find one spot where you felt it the most and just hold it there. Use your legs to push forward and lean into it more. Good. All right, other side. Again, find the spot first. Like I said, if you don't have a wall, you can just do this manual with your own hands. Just put that hand behind your back. Find the spot on the wall. Do a deadlift first to get into the position. I'll reset the clock. All right, let's go for 1 minute. Spread your feet to help with the balance. So on the other side, I'll show you what you can do with your neck. On this side, I'll show you how you can move your arm around too, if you have the space to do it. So here, now move your arm back and forth like this. And go side to side. And circles in each direction. Wherever you feel more, you either do big circles or small circles. And then go in the other direction. Start with the small circles first and make them bigger. And again, the last couple of seconds, find one spot where you felt it the most and just hold it there. Deadlift position, keep your stomach strong, and use your legs to push forward a little bit more to put more pressure in. Good, that was for your trap. For the front of the shoulder, grab it opposite side. Again, just press into the front of the shoulder. Should feel some type of tenderness or tightness in that area. Find one spot. So first, just simply roll back and forth over it, up and down too. Small circles in each direction. Then to feel it a little bit more, the clock's on, by the way, so I'm watching the clock. Put the arm behind you to expose this a little bit more. Same thing. Up and down first. Left to right. Small circles in each direction. And then if there's one spot where you felt it the most, like right in the center of it, just keep it right there and press into it. Of course, you can do this against the wall too. good. Okay, so on the one side I showed you how to do it with your hand. On this side I'll show you how to do it with the wall, moving your body up and down. So find the spot first. Here. Slight bend in the knees to slide up and down. Left to right. And again, you control how much pressure you put into it by how much you're pushing your body into it. Slightly bend the knees up and down. Left to right. And then small circles in each direction. About 5 to 10 in each direction. Good, two more. For the forearm, I'm just gonna have a seat here. Just simply using the ball. There's two parts. You're gonna press down on the top part, like when you flex. You're gonna loosen up this part of the forearm. Then we'll get to the inside. 30 seconds on each side. So try, if you really feel tight, just keep your hands loose. If you want to feel a little bit extra, try to flex your hands like this. Find the tender spot. Like if there's one specific spot where you really feel it, just hold it there. Hold it on that one specific spot. Keep your hands open, up and down, left to right. Big circles with your fingers flexed out. Then just hold it and then move the ball up and down, forward and backwards, left to right, and then the small circles in each direction. Get to the front of it. And you don't have to do both of them. Whichever one you feel more, you can do that one. I'm just showing you both of them. Inside. And everyone's different. Usually sometimes some people feel it more down here. I feel a little bit more up here. That's why I'm focusing up here. But wherever you feel it, focus on that area. This time, keep your hand up like this. Any tenderness, just focus on that area. Every direction, up and down, then side to side, then small circles in each direction. Loosening up the stiffness in your forearms will help you have better grip for whether you're lifting weights or playing sports where you got to throw something or catch something. Loosening up your forearm muscles will help your hand mobility improve. Other side. So the top part again, if you're really tight, you just keep your hand relaxed as you do this. But if you want to feel it a little bit extra, stay flexed. Find that tender spot first. Up and down. Side to side. And again, wherever, you might feel it more up here or wherever. Just focus on where you feel it. There's more muscle in the upper part. So you should really feel it up here. Good. Then we're gonna go to the inside. Same thing, this time get your hand flexed outwards. Find that tender spot. Just hitting it from all directions. Hitting the muscle from all directions. Small circles in each direction. Small up and down. Small left to right. And just finish off where you felt it the most. Good. Now for the last one. This one's my favorite one actually. Now you're gonna place this in between the shoulder blade, but on the right side. So not on your bone, but on the shoulder blade. Not on the bone, but on the shoulder blade. Keep your knees bent. To feel this more, right now my knees are up, but if you want to feel it more, if you're on the right side, lean your knees to the right side. Or you're simply going to lift your butt up off the floor. And that way you'll really feel that pressure there. So move around, find the spot first, and then stick the arm up like this. Ideally, your hand should come all the way to the floor. If you're really tight, you won't be able to go all the way to the floor, but the goal eventually is to the floor. And keeping this arm straight, don't bend it to reach the floor. Keep that arm straight. Move this way so you can see me better. Right, then bring it to the opposite hip. Bring your hand to the opposite hip. Touch the ground if you can. Opposite hip. Ground if you can, opposite hip. Then come to the same hip, same side. Most people are tighter when the hand is above the head. Then big circles in each direction. Ooh. This one I like to spend a little bit more time on. Most people and athletes are tight in this area. Other direction with the big circle. And now 3 different planes. So arm up like this. So the first one, you're bringing your elbow all the way to the ground and then stick it up. But when you stick it up, pretend someone is pulling your arm up, but at the same time, you're still pushing down into the ball with your own body weight. But stick this arm up. Pretend someone's pulling this arm up, but you're still putting that pressure on the ball. And then back and forth like this. Second one, like you're throwing hooks. So the first one is like you're throwing a straight punch. Second one, you're throwing hooks because you're coming across your body. As you're coming across your body, like you're hugging yourself, point the elbow up, but still, even though you're bringing your arm this way, you're still keeping the pressure down here. So lean your knees this way, but bring your arm the other way. Then come back, bring your elbow all the way to the ground. And the last one is bringing your elbow, you're throwing uppercuts. So bring your elbow right beside you, like your elbow should almost be touching you to the floor, and then bring your 4 knuckles to touch the floor behind your head like this. Breathe through it. Most people are really tight when they bring this hand to the floor up here. Breathe, breathe, big deep breath. Good, good, good. All right, just gonna do the other side. Now we're done here. So, find the spot first. Find the spot first. Back and forth. So bring the hand, try to touch the ground if you can. Bring it to the opposite hip. Breathe through it, breathe through it. If you're really tight, go a little bit slower to really work on getting that stiffness. The pain that you feel is just stiffness in the muscles or the fascia that you're trying to loosen up. Down, now bring it to the same side hip. Breathe through it, especially where you feel it the most. You have to breathe through it. Now we're gonna do the big circles. Oh, wow, really tight on this side. It's normal to have one side tighter than the other.
Whatever you're doing in your everyday life or your sport is causing it, so it's normal. Everyone usually has one tighter side. Big wide circles, making sure you're breathing through it. Don't hold your breath. Switch directions. And then wherever you feel it the most, just hold it in that position. And then I can't remember if we did this on the other side, but hold that position wherever in that rotation you felt it the most, hold it there, and then lift your butt up for 10 seconds to really get deep into that muscle. Deep breath. And relax. Upper body mobility, just using the lacrosse ball. Try for 1 minute at each position, or longer if you're looking to recover for recovery.